that. And good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And good morning, everybody. I hope you guys could hear me okay. Happy. What is today? Today's Wednesday already. I thought it was Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great today. Let me just say hi to everybody here. We got Omar, Sassy Trainer, Glenn, Gustavo, Eagle Beagle, Armolfo, Robert, Bob, Mark, Dave, Ivano, JB, Wade, Cam, Ben, Dennis, Angie, Ed, Vic. Let's see, Richard. Good morning, Richard. We got a lot of people here. Victor, Devin, Pete, Michael, Rochelle, Art, Michael, Omar, Jeff, Steve, Robert, Rich. We got Steve, Scott, Lewis, Steve. We got Eduardo. We got Heather. We got Ray. We got Penny. Good morning, Penny. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Nigel, David, Rice, Angie, Kyong, Thomas, Peter. Good morning, Peter. Roddy, good morning. Thank you for that email. I appreciate it yesterday. Bancroft, Brian, Stacy, Wayne, a Keyhawk fan. Good morning to you. Manila, my goodness, Steve. How do you do it? I don't know. Brian, yeah, it's too cold. Yeah, it's we're having record temperatures here. Ed, Patrick, Robert, David, Dr. Serena, good morning to you. Cleveland 11, my goodness, I don't know how you do it. Jody, hello, Jody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning from, I wanted to say sunny Ponte Vedra, but it's raining cats and dogs, and I think it's like, let's see, gale warning in effect. It's like 34 degrees here right now. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Naples fan. Hey, John. Hey, Wayne. Hey, Dollar Bill. Oh, Boston. My goodness. I was actually curious how it is up north. My goodness. Yep, Netflix raising prices again. I'm thinking of getting rid of Netflix, actually. Terrence, good morning. Murray, good morning to you. Murray, how cold is it in South Carolina? 0 degrees outside. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Tim. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Susan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome. We'll be starting in just a minute. I actually started up a little early today. I had an opportunity to do my hit list last night, so I had an extra few minutes to mess around today. So -2 in Hillman, 9 inches of snow in Pensacola. Oh my goodness, Angie, that should be legal. Oh, Murray, your weather's about. I think we have a 34 high today. It's actually supposed to get cooler and cooler as the day goes on. I'll tell you something funny. My dogs don't want to go for a walk today. Hey, Karen, good morning to you. Scott, CJ, all the usual suspects here. 20 in row, New Mexico. North Carolina. Oh, you're North Carolina. Sorry, I thought you were South Carolina. North Carolina. Yeah, I'm surprised. I would think it's actually cooler. Hey, Robert. Hey, Vertuvian. Moondog is in the house. New Jersey. Daryl, Penny. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are, I don't know how you guys do it, but this is the coldest weather we've had here from my memory in the last 7 years. Hey, Naples fan, I was asking one of our guys this morning who works for us in Miami, and he said it was 62, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'd love 62 right now. All right, Robert, good morning. Jacques, Carlos. All right, I got a question for you guys before we begin. I got a little question for you. Who took the bonus QQQ trade yesterday that I posted in the members area publicly for everyone? And you can't play the whole. You can't tell me it was a trade that was only put in for the pit. I gave everybody this trade yesterday. Right here. I gave it to you at 328. Wanted to give you a bonus trade. Who took the bonus trade yesterday? On NASDAQ? And you can't say that I didn't give you the option, and you can't say I didn't give you the strike price, and you can't say it was too expensive, and you can't say you didn't have enough notice. You have no excuses. Or, oh, a lot of people did. I just realized a lot of people did. Dave, Laura. And I bet you guys are all regretting it and crying about it right now. Oh, yeah, I can't believe I took the NASDAQ trade. NASDAQ is up 200 points this morning pre-open. I took the NASDAQ trade. Who's going to send me a nice email today after taking profit on that trade? Who's going to send me a nice email today? Nice Eagle Beagle. Who's going to send me an email? Here's my email address. I only posted it to 5,163 people. Only. Here's my email address if you guys want to thank me for it. All right. Will do. Good morning. Well, Tim, it pays to go to the public Telegram channel too. By the way, guys, when I'm not in the pit, I'm in the public Telegram channel giving people things all day long, all day long. I also post stuff in the public Telegram channel all day long. And sometimes I want to see if you guys are paying attention to that Telegram channel. And what I do is I post a really nice high probability trade. Yeah, what are you going to do, Dennis? Next time. Good. I will in a pic of my 4 dogs. Nice. Hey, Joanne. Good to see you here. Good to see you. All right. Well, good. A lot of people did. The pit opened, so it was not seen. Well, learn your lesson this time. Don't miss those bonus trades I give you guys in the VIP room. Okay? All right. Now let's talk about the market. First of all, I'm doing my last income session today. This will be my last income session. I will be giving you new stocks that I did not give you yesterday, and I may even give you some bonus trades today. I will be in my VIP room. Here's this. And by the way, who took the 2 trades we gave in the pit yesterday and made money on those 2? In the pit yesterday, we had... What do we have in the pit yesterday? Let's see. We had Urban... And we had one more, didn't we, in the morning? Amazon. We had Amazon, and we made money on both of them. And we made money on so we had 3 winners yesterday in the pit. We had Amazon, Urban, and a bonus SPY trade. I may give you a bonus one. Those come out on Monday. That's why I'm going to extend everybody who has a month. I'm going to extend it for 5 weeks. All right, let's get into today's analysis. We really do have a lot to talk about. And also, let me give you the link to Customer Service Live. I didn't see Cam or Gustavo here. I probably just missed them. Let me give you that. Good. Well, you can send me an email saying thank you. Send me an email. Send me an email so I could post it. Testimonials, remember? That's okay. It happens, SJ. Good. I take it nobody's got complaints about the pit. All right. So let's talk. So we took 3 winners in the pit yesterday. 1 was a bonus, and I gave you a bonus trade in the regular members area. All 4 trades were winners. Winner, chicken dinner. All right. Good. All right. Folks, I'm trying to make this year as impactful in your lives as possible. I'm actually going to be giving you a lot more income trades in the next couple of weeks because implied volatility is starting to come up. Oh, there's Cam. And there's the link to Customer Service Live. Good morning, Cam. I don't think I saw you earlier. And Gustavo, in case I missed you, good morning to you as well. We were busy yesterday, Cam. We were giving QQQ trades in the free Telegram channel. We were giving premium SPY trades in the pit channel. We got Urban, we got Amazon. It was a good time to rock and roll yesterday. So as you guys can see right now, the market's up 200 points on the NASDAQ. I'm not expecting it to go down before the opening bell. There's no fundamental data. I'm expecting this to do pretty good. So if you are in that bonus QQQ trade, you may consider getting out at the open. Hey, Gustavo, good to see you here. Actually, I'm going to post a link right now to get to, well, you know what? I'll wait. But I got to post a link to take profit on this trade at the open. Ooh, it's windy and it's nasty. Today's the first day that my dogs did not want to go outside, Gustavo, if you can believe that. They did not want to go for a walk. They didn't want to have anything to do with it. Good morning, Deb. All right. Let's and folks, please give us a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. We have Bob and Dr. Serena, our actuaries, reminding you of that. If you don't mind, it means a lot to me because it means more people can watch us. Now, there are some red flags and some foundational things that I'm not liking here. I don't like the fact that the Russell is down, and I don't like the fact that the Dow is only up 120 points. As a matter of fact, if you were to look at the Dow overnight, it was up only about 60, 70 points. So we do have a lot of excuse me, we have some vulnerability in non-technology sector. All right. We have some vulnerability in the non-technology sector, and I don't like the Russell 2000, and I don't like the small caps, and I don't like interest rate sensitive stocks. So while we do have a pretty good clearance for technology today, there's a big question mark for blue chips and small caps. Okay. Big, big, big question mark for blue chips and small caps. And if this starts getting negative, it's going to start impacting the NASDAQ. Okay. As far as Fed data today, we don't have any major Fed data today. We really don't. The only thing we have is leading indicators and inflation expectations. These are minor reports. They are not going to. Mine didn't know what to do with the snow. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they turn around. They didn't want to go outside today. Anything under 40, they don't want to go. Hey, Bob, you too. Yeah, I said Bob. I said thank you, Bob and Dr. Serena. Yeah, Dr. Serena, my two actuaries. Big, big thank you for helping me with the thumbs up. I did not forget about you, Bob. Yeah, make a ball hit your friend. Oh, all right. Uh, earnings. So these stocks already came out with earnings, and the ones that I can remember off the top of my head, UAL, Interactive Broker, Triple M, and Netflix, they all beat expectations. They all beat expectations. All right. And I'll get into that in a second when I talk about the news. So far, earnings are giving us a little tailwind, which I really like right now. Oh, they're definitely Florida dogs. I mean, can you imagine what kind of dogs? And they're doodles. They're big doodles. They don't go out. So today at certain points, we have Las Vegas Sands. I have a bonus trade. Not actually, it's not a bonus trade. I actually have a trade on Las Vegas Sands in one of our programs, which I have to liquidate today because earnings comes out at the end of the day. So this will have to go. We have Halliburton, we have Johnson Johnson. Notice we're moving away from technology. Well, we haven't got to technology actually yet, not moving away from technology. But I like what I'm seeing in technology a lot right now. But we got Johnson Johnson, Halliburton, a little China. China's not doing good this morning. Procter and Gamble, which I thought already reported, but I guess not. Ally Bank, Alcoa, and ABT. So it's a pretty. This is more of a blue chip focus right now we have for the next 24 hours. Okay. Does a wonderful job. Yeah, he does. Bob does a great job. That's what I was saying. Dr. Serena and Bob, they do a fantastic job of keeping everything here. Sheepdoodles love the snow and cold. Whew. Don't know how you guys do it. Don't know how you guys live in cold weather. So let's put everything quickly together and then I'll get into the technicals. All right. I feel like doing this earlier may be a better idea. Optimism over artificial intelligence. Trump was talking about. Well, I'll talk about that in a second too. He's all in on artificial intelligence, which is really really good. I love seeing that. Strong quarterly results from Netflix boosted sentiment. He announced that billions of dollars in private sector investments aimed at building artificial intelligence in the U.S., which is really good. I love it. I love what he's doing so far. I got to be honest with you. I'm not having any beef with him. I just wish he got off this whole tariffs tangent. OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle announced plans to create a new company named Stargate, which is fantastic. It'll develop physical and virtual infrastructure to power the next generation of AI, including data centers. Now, the thing about it is, companies like this already exist. So I don't really know if we need any more data centers. We have enough data centers in the country right now. But this is all new. I love developments. I love AI. And I love when the president of the US goes all in on tech. So this is very good. Will Stargate investment that may be the reason for Nasdaq future? That, Wayne, yes, the sentiment and Netflix numbers were fantastic. They were just off the charts. I'll get into all of that right now. This is part of it, definitely, Wayne. There's no question about it. There's no question. Sentiment. Remember, sentiment is what drives price. Now let me give you an example, okay? Now this is you guys aren't going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say this anyway. So Trump said something, right? Now, I have no reason to believe he doesn't mean it. I'm pretty sure this is. I mean, I don't think he's like playing around. I think he wants to do this, but we don't know what will really happen here, right? This is sentiment. This is sentiment. We don't know. We're not going to second guess. We're not going to start thinking about all the details right now. This is what's pricing into the market. So similarly, when Trump says something negative like tariffs, that's what gets priced into the market. We don't second guess whether he's negotiating, we just take it at face value, just like we're taking this at face value. So just like we take good stuff at face value, we take bad stuff at face value. You can't separate it. You can't say, well, the good things we're going to take at face value and the bad things we're going to mule over. It doesn't work that way. So just like when he started saying nasty things about tariffs, not nasty things, tariffs, nasty things equals tariffs. It's bad. It's just bad. And just like when here he says good things, this is good. So please try not to create different scenarios when the president says something good or bad. It works exactly the same way. The market's not thinking, well, there's already a lot of data centers, but what if it doesn't work out? It doesn't think that way. It's like, oh, this is good. This is bullish. We like this. That's how the markets work. Okay. Markets are very dumb when it comes to things like this. They go with the lowest hanging fruit sentiment, good and bad. Robert says, who prices stuff into the market? How do they do it? Institutions. This will make institutions accumulate a little bit. It will. Just enough to get retail traders interested, just for them to do the heavy lifting. But this is positive. Now, again, I could throw a gazillion bricks at this and I can undermine this, but I'm not going to do that because that's what the market prices in. See, just like I don't do with tariffs, it works the same way to the upside and the downside, okay? Netflix surged 14% in pre-market trading after the streaming giant reported stronger than expected revenue, raised their guidance. They raised their guidance and announced a 15 million boost in its share repurchase program. Now, I like when they raise their guidance when there's nothing outside of all of this. This is just a more of a boosting your stock price scheme, but nonetheless, it's good. But you want to see revenue guidance outside of earnings. You know, this is like going to your best friend's wedding and stealing the thunder and saying, "Oh, and by the way, we're getting married too." You know, it's tacky. It's tacky. This is tacky when they do this. This is a cheap way to raise your stock price when you do it during earnings. When you do it outside of earnings, that's a bigger difference. Okay, yeah, it's really, really great. Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why the market's going up. S&P notched a 1-month high. Dow notched a 5-week high. Blue chips were outperforming till today, which is good. Vista, the biggest utility company that gained the most last year, and NASDAQ only notched a 2-week high. That'll change today. Over 8% and was the top percentage gainer on the S&P after Evercore resumed coverage of the stock, outperform, maybe more upside for VST. Triple M climbed more than 4%. They had good earnings. They adjusted their EPS, but again, during earnings. Moderna did well. I almost did a spread on this a few weeks ago, but I guess it wouldn't have made money. It was too early. Walgreens slumped more than 9%. This stock may be in play again. They were the biggest loser, and Apple didn't help technology yesterday at all. They were downgraded, which is really, really bad. Come on, guys, let's get some more thumbs up. All right, let me give you some links. My last day doing income class today, and I'll give you some freebies on that, and I'll talk about it in the VIP room. One VIP room link here is that, and let me get you the link for Cam and Gustavo show. Customer Service Live. There you go. I'll talk about SMH as well today. And remember, AI, that's chip stocks, right? New catalyst for chip stocks. Earnings continue, mostly blue chip stocks. Keep an eye on the Dow today. Keep an eye on the Dow. Why should you keep your eye on the Dow today? Because the Dow is more vulnerable today than it was yesterday, and the money's coming into technology. So if the money stops coming into technology, we will start coming down a lot. It'll put more pressure on blue chips. So I like the market today, but keep an eye on blue chips. By the way, let me just send a little thing here to take profit on that QQQ. One second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm doing this for your benefit. 1 second. All right. I just send you a little notice to liquidate that NASDAQ trade after the opening. Yeah, there's some vulnerability in the blue chips today and Russell. But I love the QQQs today, and I'm going to talk quite a bit about them. So just give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. There's a 99.5% probability that the Fed is not going to lower rates. If I had to guess, they're looking to raise rates. They just don't want to embarrass themselves. Europe is up 0.77, supporting global tech sector gains. I would expect them to be a little higher, to be honest with you. Healthcare technology stocks outperformed. Administration was considering 10% tariff on Chinese February 1st. This is going to weaken Chinese stocks today for sure. China closed lower after President Trump reiterated a threat to impose new tariffs. Property stocks led the decline. Stated Tuesday his administration was considering levying a 10% punitive duty on Chinese imports as soon as next month due to ongoing shipments of fentanyl from China to the U.S. via Mexico and Canada. I don't have a problem with that. Index, Japan hit a 2-week high. Trump's plan for investment push, AI sector, technology, electronic stocks led the gains. Are bracing for Bank of Japan's policy meeting. They're probably going to raise their rates. Good. Do you have the QQQ close at market instead of a limit when it opens? Do you have the QQQ close at market? Laura, just get rid of it at the open, right after the open. I don't know what you're asking me. Don't know if you're talking about EV mandate going away, bad for Tesla. Uh, yeah, but Trump and Elon are friends, which is good for Tesla. All right. Netflix raised their guidance. Oracle, infrastructure, doing really great. Great stock, by the way. Great stock. AI, networking, really, really great. UAL had great earnings. I've been liking this stock a lot. And Interactive Brokers, a stock we've been watching for many years, did really well. So we got financial, we got financial tech, which is a sector that I'm really bullish on this year. We got airlines doing well. We got network stocks, and we got Netflix. We got everything aligning. All right. I haven't talked about it yet, Jen. I haven't. I'll talk about it right now. I gave you guys a bonus trade on the QQQ yesterday, right before the closing bell. The market's up 200 points right now, 210 points on the QQQ. That option should be worth substantially more, with the QQQ opening up almost 5 points higher. That option should be almost at max profit at the opening bell. Okay. So just FYI. I don't know. I don't think there's anything here to confuse, to not understand, et cetera, et cetera. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a little flat today, but they took out the high. Remember, I told you I think that crypto is going to be leading, and crypto is still doing fairly well. This is crypto today, and we took out the high. Now, crypto has a lot of volatility. Look at coin yesterday. So you got to give this a little extra room. Look at this thing. It went from 300 all the way to 277 and closed right back at the high. So there's a lot of volatility here on Coinbase, okay? TLT, bond market. Bond market is flat today. This is not going to help the blue chip stocks. Technology doesn't care too much, but blue chips, not so good. Not so good. Yesterday, we had a nice boost, but we're not seeing it today. Big red flag right there. US dollar, on the other hand, is still going down. It's still going down as yield is going higher. If this continues staying firm, US dollar will continue moving lower and give gold a nice boost. Gold is not at our buy level yet. Okay. Volatility broke that 15 level. It closed right at that level I told you yesterday. Now we're lower. So we are in a very bullish phase where there's no panic as far as fear is concerned. You could see that right here. The big question is, after the opening bell, is this going to revert higher, or is this going to go into the 12s and 13s? Okay. So yeah, you can use market order at the open. The spreads are very, very tight on that. Just wait like 2-3 minutes after the opening bell. Let the market come in. But those QQQs are very tight usually. Speaking of QQQs, so volatility, we're looking at the high 14s, low 15s to see if we break above. Okay, let's talk about the QQQ. Look at the QQQ where it is right now. All right, the clearance. We have full clearance all the way. Well, hold on a second. Let me just draw a trend line here. We have a little bit of clearance here, but this is a minor resistance area. And then we have the next areas all the way at all-time highs. So we have pretty good clearance. I would keep an eye on the 531 level, but we could come up here and then start coming down a little bit back to the 8-day. So keep an eye on this level. I really want to see us break 531. 531. We're at 529.52. I want us to break 531. Okay. Good. Yeah, Eagle Beagle, they got a lot of problems. SPY. Let's look at the SPY. SPY is almost at all-time highs, right at their resistance area right here. The SPY is only up 0.48 today. We could just come right back down here. So be careful. Wait for follow-through. Wait for confirmation. Wait for it, okay? The Dow Jones. Nice, looking really good here. I like the Dow. I like how it's looking. We could. I want to see full upside here. Yeah, let's see. Break. Nice break right here. And we're above the 50-day. So I'm hoping to see more upside. Again, the Dow's only up to 0.38 and the bond market is starting to cool off. So if the bond market starts coming down, that's going to put a lot of pressure on blue chips. Just giving you heads up. What's the resistance level on the SPY? Let's go through that again. There's a minor resistance level on the SPY right here where we're at. We're literally there right now. Like around 606, 605, right around that level right here, 606. If we can get past that, we're going all-time highs. Okay. IWM. We're abutting the 50-day. If interest rate starts, if this starts coming down, it's going to put pressure on IWM, which will in effect put pressure on small caps. Okay, so be careful. Be very, very, very careful there. Be very, very, very careful there. Let's look at SMH. Do we finally have it? Oh my goodness gracious. There's a news catalyst. Trump is putting money into AI. Hey guys, do you remember somebody right here back in June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January? We're finally breaking the 265 level. And what would have happened to you if you would have bought semiconductors before listening to Uncle Roger and the 265 level? You would have lost money here. You would have lost money here. You would have lost money here. You would have lost money here, 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 and here. But we're finally above this level. Look, it only took 6 months. But was I right about waiting for this level? We finally have some clearance here. Look at that. We're starting to fill the gap. Speaking of which, let me send a little note here to one of my buddies. One second, one second. So look, folks, we are in a gap. Look, we are in a gap. We actually are in a gap. Wow. Is it time to buy right now? It's maybe a good time to start dipping into the water just a little bit. Um, ideally, I'd like to see this stronger. I'd like to see this fill the gap and go all the way up here, but I think this catalyst will cause it to go up for now. But I would start dipping my toe in the water. I would start dipping my toe in the water. And notice how this area is starting to become more of a consolidation versus downside. I would start dipping my toe in the water. Hey Cam, that's the first time. That I've said it in since here. And everybody who's been coming here every day, which is the large portion of most of you guys, you remember? No, watch. Somebody's going to say, Roger, that's the first time I ever hear you saying that. Is this the first time that you guys? Is anybody here hearing me say that for the first time? All right, all right. What about market momentum? Well, we got really nice momentum to the upside. We got 216 stocks. Yeah, we've been wearing it all this time. Yep. We got 216 stocks. We got plenty of upside. We can go all the way up to 5, 4, 5, 600. Not that much, but we got plenty of upside momentum. We're not overbought yet. What about hold on a second. What about sectors? Let's look at sectors. QQQ Bitcoin still leading, which is good. Semiconductors are starting to come back. Look at that. Semiconductors. What about the rest of technology? Consumer discretionary, technology, QQQ, communication. I want to see these babies up here. I want to see all of this. I want to see technology, QQQ, communication, all here. You know why? Because if you take semiconductors and you take away all of these, what are you going to do with those semiconductors? Put them in your butt or your mouth? You need somewhere to put the semiconductors, and that all goes right here. This needs to be up here with it. I want to see QQQ by the end of today or tomorrow. I want to see them all up here, or this is going to just come right back down here. This AI excitement is not going to last very long if we can't see the rest of technology rally. So far, we have a lot of fragmentation right here, a lot of fragmentation. This is really fragmented. And I'm hoping by the end of today, technology, or by the end of this week, all of technology will be here. The fact that semiconductors are up here, but everything else, and I mean everything else technology relating, is still down here, is not a good look. That's why I'm saying be very, very careful. You'll have plenty of time to invest in semiconductors. You will have plenty of time. Semiconductor earnings we're not even close yet. Rich says, what's amazing and what I learned during those months that you can make plenty of money without tech. Yes, absolutely. We've heard at least 100 times since July, and for a good reason. Yeah, yeah, for a good reason. Yeah, soup for SMH finally. Hey, you guys can't say Uncle Roger's not patient. So you see the problem? I don't like the fact that semiconductors are here by themselves. I want to see their friends. I want to see consumer discretionary technology, QQQ, and communication services all up here with it. Because right now it's very, very fragmented. Very, very, very fragmented. And that ain't pretty. That is not pretty. Okay. So I don't really care for this right now. But again, we're at a turning point. We're at a major turning point. So again, and again, I'm only going by very short term. So let's see how it holds up and how this looks tomorrow. But if we start seeing real good grind up in technology, then tech, QQQ, communications should start coming up here. If not, then we got to keep our position size very small in semiconductors till it does. You said about SMH for months, hundreds of times. Thanks for the guidance. You're welcome, Ed. Hit the thumbs up button if you guys are if I helped you. Yeah, until the guest arrives. That's right. That's right, Eagle Beagle. That's a good point. All right. So we have our fundamentals. And by the way, momentum levels are nice and tight. You could see right here. We got 60% of stocks trading above the 200, 51% which means we're heating up right now, which is great. Russell 2000, 63, 54. We were almost in a bear market. Look at this, folks. Look at this. 47% last week. Yesterday, 54, now 57. But look at the 50-day, which means if we rally right now, we could see some really good moves because there's a lot of momentum bottled up here. But this is looking okay. It's looking stable. Running away with hers. All right. Let me give you some more links. Remember, at 1 o'clock, I'm doing my last. If you guys are confused, interested in income strategies, this is a great place to go. I will be in my VIP room today talking a lot about technology and about all the things Trump wants to implement, which I think are fantastic. For the most part, I don't know if it'll happen, but I like the idea. I like this technology thing he's doing. I think it's great. And let me give you a link to customer service. My concern is whether it comes to fruition. The sentiment is very positive. Also, there was an interesting note I want to make. Trump was talking about reducing the federal footprint, right? But then the other day, he started talking about creating another federal, a federal, like an IR, external IRS. So I don't understand what he's trying to do. If he's trying to minimize the federal footprint, why does he want to create another federal agency? I haven't read too much about it, but that's just something I was thinking about the other day. But again, maybe it's not a federal agency. Maybe it's a private agency that he wants to. I gotta read into that a little more. All right, let me give you stocks that I'm looking at today. Okay, I don't have a lot of stocks to my downside. I'm just giving you heads up right now. I actually did this list last night. It's the first time I actually did my list at night. Thought I'd run out of time today. So you got to break this VWAP level right here. This is the New Year VWAP. I mean, this is the quadruple witching VWAP here. But after it does, it's got up to the 200 level. So you got about 20 points here if it breaks. External Revenue Service for collecting money from other countries. Oh, I like that. It is a federal agency. Okay, okay. Yeah, but I mean, wasn't he talking about reducing? Wasn't he talking about reducing the footprint of the federal government? That's the only thing that I'm a little. Um, and again, I'm not trying to be critical. I just don't know I don't know the conversation well. So that's an A line. That's a potential A line to the downside. Here's another potential A line to the downside. Mm. This has to break below 87. Until it breaks 87, there's no soup there. Right? I guess that's okay, but I mean that doesn't reduce the footprint of the government. Although it would be great. This is a beauty right here. Wendy's, that is a beautiful stock. CAL, another beauty. The horse race continues. Nvidia surpasses Apple. That'll be interesting. The External Revenue Service will abolish internal revenue service. No, no one's gonna. There's not going to be any abolishment of the. This is a beauty right now, folks. It's Cal to the downside. There's not going to be. He's going to get rid of the IRS. If Trump gets rid of the IRS, I will be his biggest. I will be like his biggest supporter. I will wear a Trump. Okay, first of all, the odds of that happening are like 1/50th of 1%. But I'll go on record. If Trump abolishes the IRS, I will become a super fan. Okay. Okay, let's go to the long side. No one's going to abolish the IRS, folks. Come on. That's ridiculous. Look at Taiwan Semiconductor. And by the way, I don't know if you've heard the news, but semiconductors are above 265 now. Yeah. Now this stock is pretty wicky. It's trending well, but it's wicky, which means I wouldn't day trade this stock, but it's got a pretty good follow through. All right. Folks, Trump is not going to get rid of IRS, but if he did, I would become a super fan. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love all this. Get rid of and I'll wear the t-shirt every day for a year. How about that? If Trump gets rid of IRS, I will wear I love Donald Trump t-shirt for a year straight. How about that? Are you kidding me? He'll be my hero if he gets rid of the IRS, but nobody's getting rid of the IRS. Delta Airlines got a nice boost because of United. Again, we're just all talking right now. It's kind of funny. External revenue is supposed to collect proposed tariffs. I like Tom. No, this is TSEM. TSEM, not TSM. TSEM. Okay. Reddit. I still like Reddit. That would be amazing if he got rid of IRS. God, that useless IRS. Yes, it's a different company, Jen. Yeah, right, David, right? Too good to be true. That's what I'm thinking. Too good to be true. Right, JB. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. I just don't think it's going to happen. Google's getting out of the chop, FANG stocks. Now, am I loving the price action? No, but it's looking pretty good. I got to give it that. Amazon also is looking pretty good. In case you didn't liquidate it yesterday when I told you to. Visa is looking pretty good. Oh, Stacy, can't you let us? Can't you let us just kind of dream for a little bit? Wouldn't it be fun not to have taxes? Please, God, please, no taxes, no tax. That would be like that would make my decade, right? Visa, I like Visa right now. I like where. Let's just put it this way. I like where he's going with this. This stock looks really good. I like this stock, CRDO. Um, Net, I like this stock here. Oh, wouldn't that be something, Moondog? A guy can only dream. Cloudflare. I hope it doesn't turn out like the Mexican Wall where we had to pay for everything. KD. But I like where his head is. This is a beautiful stock right now. Beautiful stock. KD, AS. Yep, exactly, Angie. Long live dreamers. Hey, I'm all for it. Where do I sign up for it? That's all I want to know. Where do I sign up for this? This is a beautiful stock. That is a beautiful stock. AS. I'm so just tell me where to sign up for this. I'm signing up right now. No income tax. China pay for our taxes. I mean, talk about a dream come true. Deck. Beautiful stock right now. By the way, this stock has been on my list for a long time. Martin, Patrick, how all I know is where do I sign up for this? That's all I want to know. Just tell me where to sign up for not paying taxes. I'm in. I'm in. Planet Fitness is looking good. I got a couple of more. Ralph Lauren. There's a couple of there's some really good stocks, and what I'm encouraged by is the fact that they're all from different sectors. Ralph Lauren is looking very pretty right now. I'm actually wearing Ralph Lauren right now. He's looking really good. NBIX is looking good. A little slow moving, which means you probably need a little further option. But and last one, Glee. Oh no, wrong stock. Wrong stock. This is G. I can't read it. Forget it. Forget about it. Okay. Now, No executive order for limiting IRS or debt. I'm just saying, if Trump eliminates IRS, I will put a picture of him like T-Bus has on every wall of my office, and I will wear a I love Donald Trump T-shirt for a year straight. I'm not joking. I will do that. I'll become a super fan if he eliminates the IRS. That would be good too, TJW. All right, here is my link for today for 1 o'clock. What a nice day today. We had a nice discussion. Nobody got into any arguments. Here is VIP room. Yeah, I was, Duzzy. I was. Not today. We got 200. Look, Duzzy. Look, let me show you why. Look, Duzzy. We have 216 stocks breaking out. Keep an eye on this number. 117, 108, 104, 57, 33. Do you see why, Duzzy? Just a week ago, 33, and now 216. Cha-ching. That's this. Now, folks, today, I'm just going to give you some heads up. I usually don't. So, a note, okay? I will not be around as much today. I am going to the office, but we have as you guys know, we have members of our company who are in Germany. Partners of our company are one of the biggest companies in Germany, and they're in our office. A lot of people are in our office, so we have meetings all day. So I will be in meetings all morning. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I have a meeting at 11 o'clock. Matt will be around and I will be around, but I will not be around as I usually am today, just today. I don't usually do this. I try to put them all today in one day. So if you see me posting a little bit less, it's because I'm in meetings. I'm not trying to ignore you today. Okay. I will try to be available as much as possible, but I will not be as available as I usually am today. Okay. I'm just giving you heads up. I try to do this once a year, but today is going to be that day for me. I will be around. I will be answering emails, but everything will be a little slower today. Again, here are the links. I'm letting you guys out a little bit earlier today. And again, I have to take these meetings. And don't forget, customer service live is available. Matt and I made some really good. We made some real good strides yesterday in the day trading program and the indicator. We made some really good strides yesterday. I can't wait to share that with you. No, it's just me, Joy. It's just me today. It's just me. All right, it's just me. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Uh, I don't know, Paul. I think it's an LLC. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. It's only going to be for the first couple of hours in the morning, and then I'll be available as usual, okay? So it's just going to be till lunchtime. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Roger at Roger Scott if you have any questions, okay? All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye, everybody. Yeah, they want to get my opinion on one click, on a couple of other things, so I want to give them good feedback today. Bye, everybody. Have a great day, and take profits on QQQ and send me a nice love letter, okay? I think I deserved it from you. Bye. Be careful. Watch the blue chips. If they start cooling off, that may impact technology as well.